extra chatty, extra style, extra flow, swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy, counting these notes like I'm Liddy. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback, break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion, headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10, Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right. Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, these talk to be wild like they ain't try to be drowned. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go close. That you like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Another run for Henry. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now give it to Hill. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Changing it up here, Jackson. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Comes up empty on that one. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass pulled in by Henry. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. James Cook the intended target, so it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. First down of the game for James Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Alert! 319! What's up?
Now Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Working quickly here.
Middle. Half 85. Alert! Stay tight. Middle. What's up?
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They will go. It's Allen. From deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Don't worry.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, Henry. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Jackson. skates the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
First and 10 now from the 46. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hey! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! What is it?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Henry on the option. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 19.
First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Five wide.
First down throw for Allen. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. On the move, headed right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First and 10. Here's Allen. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
The incomplete pass. Here comes second and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
A 34-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. goes out of bounds. They hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
On 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Don't try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over just shy of the 40.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back now, pressure coming. One towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
180! Get hot! 180!
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at midfield.
Hey, middle. 180! Nice hot!
Lamar throwing again. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yo.
Jackson's gonna throw again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Finds his way through a tackle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, tight. Pat, Baylor, out. Look out.
They are going for it. Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So first down from the 41. Allen setting up to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
Bills 10.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
You change it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Hey, report. 13.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pass pulled in by Henry. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
It's a loss of a yard.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
No, we changed it.
From the pistol, Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
DC.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. What? Get up. Go. Shut up.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, a run for Henry.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Flying down the middle with Henry. Wow, no chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding on to a field goal lead. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Brown, alert! Hey, home. Look out!
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Gun. Alert! Hey, tight. What's up?
Back to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Creed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180! Gun. Alert! Off 52. What's up?
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pick up of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
5 wide. Middle. What's up?
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Alert! Middle. 19!
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You at? Hey! Hey! Hey, middle!
Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
13. You change it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
180. Sit on. 180. Report.
Out of the gun and give to Hill. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Baltimore 1st down. First and
Just down. Here's Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And he stops the clock, moves the chains. They still have 24 seconds to play with. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
From the gun, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And they don't get any help on their second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hey, Alpha, say what? You at 13. Go.
To throw. Walker hauls it in. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. It's a designated keeper for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they